Lace up, get your elbow out of my belly.
Sorry, Calvin, but your belly's everywhere.
Whose hand is that?
Oops. Sorry, Miss Velma.
Oh, watch it, you fuss face. Oh, will somebody get off my foot?
Y'all need to get out of here so I can check these instruments out.
Ow.
Don't do that, Willie.
That wasn't me, Orvis.
That's me, Orvis. Horn works okay.
Buck, don't do that. Should have made them get in one at a time.
Orvis, that's the prettiest truck in the county.
Like I say, if you want to do a job, you gotta have the best equipment. Ain't this the best equipment?
Yeah, it sure is. Yeah, yeah, sure.
What'd you say?
Yeah, best equipment.
Yeah, boy, I tell you what, Stogie. I knew you could tell.
Yeah.
I knew you could tell. This is my first new truck, you know.
Yeah.
The other ones were used one, you know.
Yeah.
This is my first new one, you know.
Yeah, that sure is a beauty, Orvis.
Buck, will you just quit fooling with those switches?
Lathrop, would you move over?
The next time I see 7 people in a truck, I ain't gonna be one of them.
Hey, give me some more room here. How you expect me to pretend to drive?
Willie, act your age.
Listen, when I get out of here, I better not have footprints all over my legs. Yeah, Lathrop, I better not have fingerprints.
Willie, turn that off.
What?
Turn off the radio.
What?
I said, turn off the radio.
AM radio works okay.
Buck, stop playing with the stuff.
Yeah, and that goes for you too, Lathrop. That's my knee buster.
Nope. Sorry, Miss Velma. I thought that was the gear shift.
Get back, Buck. I'm trying to drive.
Breaker, how about you there?
Buck, put that away.
I'm trying to see if there's any smokies out there.
All right, I'm getting out of here.
Watch where you put your knee.
Oh, right there, Miss Joy. Ain't enough room. Miss Velma, come on, let's get back in the sleeper.
Oh, beat him up.
Just trying to make a little fun.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, you'd make a lot more room if you get out. We could play ping pong.
Good.
Then beat him up.
Lathrop, don't get fresh with my girl.
Now, you ought to get fresh with her. I'm tired of having her pester me all the time.
Oh, watch it, bozo.
Just kidding, Miss Velma.
Buck, don't do that.
FM radio works okay.
I know.
Orvis, I'll look at it later when I can see it.
George, you see the little ice box in there? We can have cold drinks when we go to the drive-in now.
You even got yourself an icebox in there?
Yep, it's all loaded up for my trip.
Hey, look what I found. Cold drinks for everyone.
Later, put those back. Those are for my trip.
You don't have to be so stingy, Orvis.
Oh, Orvis, I wish you weren't going so far. Alaska?
Well, that'd give me a chance to get to know her.
Huh. Well, I guess I better get on inside.
Yoo-hoo! Miss Georgia, you forgot your shoe.
Give me that.
That's yours, Miss Velma? Should have known gunboat's that big.
Hey, Orvis, what's this little gauge right here?
Well, Willie, I can't tell from here. Wait till we got a little more time.
Orvis, it just couldn't be any prettier.
Turn those lights off.
Emergency flight chair is okay.
Oh, Buck.
Hey, Stoke, some trip, huh? Alaska, polar bears, igloos, adventure. Hey, Orvis, you're not going to bring back a girl with a name like Little Walrus sitting by her iceberg, are you?
Well, you just never can tell.
Hey, careful there, Calvin. That stomach getting in your way from getting out?
Very funny, Lathrop. Help me. She say you're picking up a trailer in Nashville, huh?
Yep, supposed to be there about 2 o'clock. Hey, guess what I'm taking to Alaska?
Refrigerators.
No, ice picks.
No, I got it. Ice cube trays.
Hey, look, you guys, why don't y'all just go ahead and get out of my truck and watch where you put your foot. You can't put your foot just anywhere.
I know where I'd like to put my foot.
Will you guys stop clowning around and get out of my truck?
Orvis, they're just having a little fun. They won't do any harm.
Next time, you ought to buy a truck that's easier to get out of. But tell Miss Georgia I'll be back for breakfast later.
That's not like you, Lathrop, putting off breakfast.
Yeah, gotta get over to the pool hall. Rachel's coming home today.
Oh, you're mine a bird?
Yeah, gotta be there to meet her.
What I'm taking is...
Buck, come on now. Get down out of there.
I'm just checking things out for Orvis.
Hey, Orvis, where's the thing adjust the seat?
Never mind. I found it. Monkeys, come on out of there now. Willie, Buck.
Did he say monkeys?
Monkeys?
Yep, monkeys. I'm taking them a trailer load of monkeys. I guess they're going to start their own zoo.
What kind?
Well, how many kinds of zoos are there?
No, I mean, what kind of monkeys?
Oh, assorted. They got you white-eared marmoset monkey, spider monkey, just all kinds. I don't know what I'm going to bring back, though, but I told them no fish.
What's the matter with fish?
Randy, you ever smell a trailer load of dead fish? I'm not going to stink up my new cab with a bunch of dead fish. No, sir, baby. I'm keeping that boy brand spanking clean, new.
Which route you gonna take, Orvis? You gonna go up Central, up through Canada, or you gonna take the scenic coastal way?
Oh, I don't know. I thought I'd just drive to Denver, cut north, and drive straight on through.
And Miss Omaha?
Omaha? Why Omaha?
Orvis in Omaha is the famous U.S. Shoe Museum, the United States Shoe Museum, Orvis. You can't miss that. And besides that, they know me there. If you go in, you tell them you're a friend of Calvin Wampler's from Crab Orchard, Tennessee, they'll treat you right. They may even get you some complimentary corn pats. And not far away is Fred's See the Live Bear.
Is the museum really worth seeing?
Well, it'd be un-American not to see it. Sure, it's worth seeing. They got shoes there, the famous, the nearly famous. They got Washington's shoes, Calvin Coolidge's spats. They got General Custer's boots.
Custer's boots?
They got a lot of holes in them. And over an hour is Shoe Rock. Shoe Rock is this giant rock shaped like a shoe. It's kind of a shrine to those of us in the shoe business. I've showed you my pictures of me standing on the toe, haven't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not too far out of your way either if you go by Omaha.
Well, now that I think about it, if I do go that way, I'd go by this little diner I used to stop at. Got this cute little waitress. Serves a nice cup of coffee.
She got strong coffee, does she?
I don't know, she's got a nice dessert.
Well, now you talk. I don't want this coffee and dessert and shoe museums. That's the way to see America.
Oh, no. Don't tell me he's telling you about that Shoe Association bus tour we took. Oh, Orvis, it was the worst time I'd ever had in my whole life. Then you know what we had to do? First thing we had to do, we had to go see Big Fred's live bear. Well, he wasn't. He was dead. He was stuffed. I kept saying, Calvin, can't you see? The bear is stuffed. He said, Velma, you don't know. He might like a little bag of peanuts and a Coke. I said, Calvin, the bear is dead. Then he had the nerve to drag me down the street to a shoe museum. Have you ever been in a large room filled with old, smelly, mildewed shoes? Orvis, it made me so sick I threw up all over Custer's boots. Oh, it was terrible. I was so humiliated. And then he said, oh, Velma, there's this wonderful place just 200 miles out of the way. We'll go to this sock sanctuary. I said, sock sanctuary?
Have a nice trip, Orvis. Call us when you get back.
Orvis, what a huge truck loan. I mean, what a huge truck. But why didn't you come to my bank to finance it?
Oh, I did talk to you, Fudball, but the Carlin County Bank beat your deal by 8 points.
Oh, well, you should have called me. I would have matched their offer.
Well, when we talked, you said that was the best you could do.
Oh, well, it was, but I didn't want to lose your business. I mean, at Football Liberty United Bank, we'd sooner lose money than lose someone's business. I mean, everybody knows that.
Yeah, well, I promise, next time I need a loan, I'll let your bank lose money on it.
Well, I guess I'll get some breakfast.
Mr. Football, I need to talk to you about a loan.
Well, hey there, little Jake.
Oh, hi, I need to talk to Mr. Football here.
Well, will this take long?
I need $150.
My dear child, why in ever would a youngster your age need $150?
I need to buy a minor bird. I got some money, but I'm still $150 short.
Children today. Do you really want a minor bird that badly?
Oh, it ain't for me, it's for Lathrop. I lost his bird.
You mean Lathrop's bird's just gone?
Well, I opened the cage door to fix her perch, and she flew out.
Sounds like me it's the best thing that could have happened.
I don't know about that. Lathrop might miss that bird.
Not the best thing for Lathrop, the best thing for the bird.
All right, well, Jake, start from the beginning.
Okay, I had a class project about talking birds, and I asked Lathrop to loan me Rachel.
Now, why on earth would any teacher want to hear what that bird has to say? Well, that bird ought to have its beak washed out with soap.
Yeah, I know. Poor Miss Turner.
Okay, so Lathrop loaned you his bird.
Not exactly. He rented it to me.
Makes sense to me.
Okay, so how did you lose it?
Well, I just opened the cage door to fix the perch, and whoosh, she squawked and flew right out the window. I figured Lathrop might not take it so hard if I hurried and bought him another bird.
Oh, so that's why you want the loan from Mr. Fudball.
Hardly. Stogie, I think I'll have some of that chopped steak with an egg. Oh, by the way, is that beef imported or domestic?
Fudball, it's chopped beef, all chopped up together. It might be imported and domestic.
Oh, I see. Well, I don't want it too well done now. And then not too rare, and also not too thick, but I don't like it too thin either.
Wait a minute, Fudball. What about little Jake Sloan?
Well, he's going to have to make an appointment with Miss Feeney.
But every time I talk to Mrs. Feeney, she says that you're in a meeting with the vice president of your bank.
Bankers have lots of meetings.
Fudball, you got 9 employees of your bank, and 8 of them are vice presidents.
I think that comes with a banking business, Doggy.
Nevertheless, he's going to have to make an appointment. Bankers have procedures that have to be followed. Oh, Stogie, would you tell Georgia that I would like some American fried potatoes with that? And not too brown, mind you, but then not too well done. And I don't want them too thick. And
Would
then
you
not
like
too
them from Maine, Idaho, or Michigan?
Idaho.
For Pete's sake, Mr. Fudball, can you loan little Jake the money or not?
Oh, well, I don't know, Randy. Before I decide that, I'd have to have a lot of information.
Well, then what kind of information?
Well, for example, I'd have to know the name and address of 10 of your closest living relatives, and where they do their banking, and where they work, and are they married, and do they have any children? Do they own their home?
Isn't
Have they
that
ever
kind of
filed
stuff
for
a little personal?
personal?
Yeah, you know, private.
My dear boy, nothing is private to a bank. A bank must know everything about everybody.
I thought there were rules about what's private.
They don't count for banks.
And does everybody know everything about banks?
Certainly not. Banks have rights, and people ought to respect those rights. Why don't you go out and play? What does a 13-year-old boy know about financial matters anyway?
Listen, Fudball, when you were 13 years old, you were arrested for a phony stock merger.
Yes, but all those charges were dropped, and I made full restitution.
Fudball, you were the first 13-year-old landlord in the county.
But my case was different. My father taught me all I needed to know about money. My father was a banker, too, you know.
Yeah, until you forced him out of his own bank.
You forced your own father out of his own bank?
Yes. Daddy was never more proud of me than on that glorious day.
I need a cup of coffee.
Mr. Fudball.
Ah, yes, Stogie. Those were the good old days. You know, bank takeovers just aren't fun anymore.
I'm beginning to think that the trouble with banks is you have to deal with bankers.
Now, good friend, obviously, you have no collateral whatsoever.
Hey, I got collateral. I didn't come in here without collateral. Of course I got collateral. And plenty of it, too.
An arm and a leg.
Yeah, I get it.
Oh, great, Calvin. Would you check and make sure everybody else has got enough coffee? Thanks. Orvis, honey, I packed a lunch for you.
Is it fried ham sandwiches again?
Yes, it is. Well, that's your favorite, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Well, whenever I pack you a lunch, that's all you ever eat.
Thank you, darling.
Well, sure.
George, whenever you pack a lunch, that's all you ever pack.
I know that, Buck. That's because that's all Orvis ever eats.
There's an explanation in here somewhere.
Want some more coffee, Harvey?
No thanks, Calvin.
It's free?
Oh, I know, Calvin. I've had enough.
It's free, Harvey. Free.
All right, Calvin, I'll have some more.
Boy, I tell you, Orvis, you're getting to go all the way to Alaska. It's just not fair. I'm lucky if I ever make it to the city limits.
Hey, Velma. Just last month, you went with me and Calvin to the checkers tournament in Crossville.
Oh, yes, how thrilling. How can you compare a checkers tournament in Crossville with a trip to Alaska?
That's true. Nothing like a good checkers tournament.
Hey, listen, everybody. Little Jake's got a problem here.
Took Lathrop's bird to school, and she got away.
Oh, no. Well, what did Lathrop have to say about this?
Well, Lathrop doesn't know about it yet. See, little Jake thought he might be able to find a replacement for Rachel before Lathrop finds out. You know, kind of soften the blow.
Uh-oh. Look, I see Lathrop. He's coming in here now.
Jake, why don't you sneak out the back door,
Yeah,
huh?
I'll show you. Come on.
Now listen, everybody, mum's the word. Don't anybody tell Lathrop anything. Even if little Jake can't come up with a replacement, we'll let him handle the problem, okay?
Terrible news, Lathrop. Little Jake lost your bird.
Oh, little Jake lost my bird, huh? Well, that's gonna cost him. I got $20 involved in that bird. Hey there, Miss Velma.
Go away.
$20? Well, sure, $20. Plus the cage. Ain't no cheap cage, neither. Well, sir, that's a deluxe cage, yes, sir? Deluxe.
Lathrop, he didn't lose the cage.
Well, what's a good $3.98 cage if you ain't got no bird? Give me a beer, Miss Georgia.
Lathrop, where'd you get a minor bird for $20?
Nothing to it. 3 kings beat 3 queens, don't it?
Lathrop, isn't it a little early for beer? How about I get you a cup of coffee, okay?
No, not coffee. Bad for you. Not enough calories.
Now, listen, Lathrop, let me get this straight. If I give you $20, will you call it even with little Jake?
Well, I gotta consider the loss of Rachel's companionship. And all those long, lonely nights when I found myself without feminine companionship.
Which is every night.
$22.
I'll get half of that.
Hey, let me help.
Yeah, I won't chip in, too.
Here, I got a few bucks.
Here, I'll chip in.
Hey, yeah, me too, Calvin. Give me some money.
A good minor bird cost over $200.
Fudd Boss, stay out of this.
How's that again?
Never mind, Football.
Little Jake was going to spend all of his savings plus $150 borrowed.
Football, did you ever think about eating in another restaurant?
No, the deal is made. Here's your money, Lathrop. Come on, I gotta hit the road. Here, take it.
No. Let me have a beer. Well, yeah, I gotta clear my head so I can think.
Lathrop, you don't have anything to think about. You're already making $2 profit.
Take the money, Lathrop.
Yeah, Lathrop, you better not be thinking about cheating a 13-year-old boy.
Well, I gotta think of the fact that a good minor bird could be worth a couple of $100. And a wonderful bird like Rachel, well, she could be worth thousands of dollars.
Thousands? That's the dumbest thing I ever heard.
Well, come on now. Rachel's a good talker. I was just starting to teach her how to read.
No. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard.
No, it's true stuff. I was going to bring her down here one of these days and let her read the funny papers.
Take the $22 or I'll read your papers.
Oh, come on, Lathrop. Fair is fair. Take the money.
Yeah, Lathrop, take it. Jake's just a little kid.
Give me a beer, will you? I gotta think.
Georgia, could I have that chopped steak and eggs now? Oh, by the way, are those eggs really fresh?
Football, we just ran out of food. Why don't you go on down to the Doodleburg to eat and give them a hug?
But Stogie.
Stogie, be careful.
Very well. Harold J. Football knows when he's not welcome.
Good.
come back when you don't want to cause any trouble.
Yeah! Oh, no!
Hold your money, everybody. Fudball just found Lathrop's bird. He walked under it.
I've been thinking. Making good grades takes a lot of trouble.
Yeah, but it's worth it in the end, little Jake. Besides, everything turned out all right.
Well, yeah, Lathrop got Rachel back, and you got an A on your project. Everybody's happy. Except Mr. Fudball.
Well, I guess we know what Rachel thinks of him.
Well, hey, y'all. Hey, little Jake.
Orvis, what are you doing here?
Well, Georgia, honey, is there any way to welcome me?
Well, you're supposed to be on your way to Alaska.
Well, Nashville's as far as I got.
Why? What happened?
Well, Stoke, you remember when I said I wasn't going to bring back no fish?
Yeah?
Because I didn't want them stinking up my brand new truck?
Yeah?
Well, have you ever smelled a trailer full of white-eared marmoset monkeys?